Yo, so what is up with the guys here today? And in this video, we're going to be looking at the Uniqlo U Fall Winter 2020 collection and seeing is anything actually good in there on Creative Conversations. Yo, so welcome to Creative Conversations. Before we start, let's just go ahead and take that deep breath as usual. Just get that energy, get that mind and that frequency right. And I know you're thinking, why are we talking about Uniqlo U on a photography channel? Makes no sense, right? But to you guys that have been subscribed since day one, the OG people, you know, actually one of my first videos on this channel was a Uniqlo U lookbook on their first collection ever. And this is actually the hoodie, the purple hoodie from it. And before we even get into lookbook, we gotta talk, okay? Like Uniqlo U. Let's sit down, me and you, what is up? Because I remember the first collection that you guys dropped and you were so ahead of the curve. The Uniqlo U Fall Winter, what was it, 2017? Or yeah, 2017, the Fall Winter. And that same year you had the J.W. Anderson collaboration and both of them were just so much fire. Like there's people still to this day looking for pieces in those two collections. And recently over the years, I've just seen Uniqlo U has been so stagnant, and it's not necessarily that the pieces aren't good, but there aren't just pieces that just stand out and you go, okay, that's going to be valuable in like 5 years, or that's the piece that this entire collection was built around. And I just feel like Uniqlo U is missing that. And we're going to look at the lookbook today and see if there's actually anything that is worth investing in a long-term piece in the Uniqlo U collection. So let's go ahead and screen record here. All right, so let's go ahead and start looking at the Uniqlo U collection. So first we're gonna look at the lookbook, because the lookbook will tell you pretty much everything you need to know about the collection first. So the first thing we have here is this corduroy orange kind of, not necessarily a bomber jacket, but it's more of that drizzler jacket kind of look to it. I mean, one thing that you got to say with Uniqlo U is that you can't trust the colors on the photos because they're just never accurate. But the color that it looks here, it looks a little bit of a poppier orange, a little sunburnt orange, but I just, once again, corduroy on that kind of jacket is just not for me. It's just not my style. Now these two jackets in the middle here, this fleece, like wool blend fleece, this is gonna be, I already know this is gonna be a fire piece. If any of you guys remember the first collection that Uniqlo U did with the fleece jackets, with that orange, the navy, the black. I only got the orange, but man, that jacket was so good. And if this is anything similar to it, this jacket looks like it has a slimmer fit along the sleeves, and it looks a little bit longer, so you can wear it as an outerwear piece. Once again, I'm a fan of both of these jackets. They look really interesing. The next things we have here is just like basic Uniqlo U stuff, you know, like it's the typical oversized shirt. This is a regular shirt. I mean, they make this every year, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing new to it. And this is that Uniqlo U navy tailored fit suit. I really love the look on this with the model here, especially with that mock turtleneck. That looks so good. And the sweater just looks ill-sized. So we're just gonna go ahead and look at the clothes that are here for the Fall Winter 2020 collection. And I already know, as we all know, that we've shopped at Uniqlo so many times. The women's Uniqlo U collection, every single season, they knock it out of the park. It's always something that I'm like, dude, if they made that in men's, I would buy it instantly. And you're like, you know, you can just get the women's sizes. I am 6'3", 180 pounds. Not finna happen. Not in my lifetime am I gonna be able to fit a woman's piece. I wish I could. I gotta wear the tailor jacket. They make that every single season. I've actually bought the gray one and I want to get the black one. The navy one looks good too. I highly recommend this jacket if you're someone who works a job that isn't on Wall Street or something like that. This jacket is actually really comfortable. I will be doing a lookbook on the spring summer 2020 collection that I got because I'm really cheap and I just waited till everything gets on final sale on Uniqlo because I'm just cheap. That's just what it is. yeah, I highly recommend that tailored jacket. Now, wool blend, I personally don't like wool blend with jackets. They just irritate me. I live in Chicago, and there's never a situation where I'm outside with just a blazer on. I usually have a jacket over it, so wool blend to me just never really works. Once again, this jacket, this half coat, it looks phenomenal. The two colorways that they have in it, tan and the black, or this looks kind of like a gray. Yeah, I would rather get the tan if I could get something out of it. But, oh my gosh. So we can't click on photos. So yeah, this, the rib jacket, it's just like kind of those really soft cotton blazers that you see a lot at places like Nordstrom and Neiman Marcus. With a brand that would usually make this would be like a Theory. It's kind of like a Theory blazer. Okay, you know, it's cool, whatever. I wouldn't pay 80 bucks for it, but you know, looks decent. And this is the denim work jacket. I'm actually curious to try this out. You can't wear or try on clothes in the Uniqlo stores anymore, and I'm not about to order this jacket because I'm really lazy. As you guys know, I'm lazy and cheap, and I know I probably wouldn't return it back if I ordered it. But this recycled down jacket, they made this about 2 years ago with the bright red one. Do you remember that? Yeah, I'm all for it. I love this jacket. The silhouette looks clean. It looks utilitarian. It has a purpose to it. Now, this is the Corduroid padded blouson jacket. I don't like it. It just looks like a Ralph Lauren polo. It's just not a fan. Now, the reversible jacket, now this I'm here for. This I can do. The colors look unique. The colors, and it's reversible. I'm all for it. Now, this is the fleece long sleeve shirt jacket that I was talking to you guys about. Uniqlo U always hits it out the park with these kind of jackets, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this looks like on body, because you know, it looks a little bit longer like they make with the shirts, but it has a slimmer sleeve from what I saw on the lookbook. So this wool blend fleece jacket, I am not for it at all. Just from design to the pocket structure, no. Now, you guys know the Uniqlo U Spring Summer 2020, their trench coat. That's one piece that I'm still waiting to get. It's $79, and I know it's gonna go lower than that just because Uniqlo U, they usually sell their jackets for, at the final sale, it goes for $39. So I'm waiting for it to go that low, but this colorway is actually really, really interesting and unique. But I just don't see how I could fit that into my wardrobe with that color scheme. It's like this really, really light camel. It has almost like a darker yellow tint to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it honestly looks like a spring summer jacket as opposed to a fall winter jacket. The double face overcoat, I mean, it's whatever. And the padded quilted coat. See what I mean? Like what are we doing here? And the sweaters, I'm gonna kind of skip over these because they've made these kind of sweaters every single season. None of them really intrigue me. The middle gauge fisherman ribbed turtleneck long sleeve sweater, that looks pretty cool. The yellow mustard colorway, like once again, I'm 50-50 on it. You guys have seen this if you've seen Uniqlo U multiple times. They make this every single year, but I do like that turtleneck. I do like the long sleeve polo sweater, but I am a super slim person, and what happens is that an XL actually fits me, but the neck always in Uniqlo just is like so loose, and I cannot stand a loose collar. I can't stand a loose collar on a dress shirt or a polo or things along those lines. I just can't do it. So we get to the shirts, and once again, they all look very similar. Like they've done this look multiple times, and I'm not complaining with it. Like the only thing that I actually don't like is the flannels. Like they just look very odd to me. But the corduroy wide fit collar long sleeve shirt, I don't know. See what I mean? Like it's just Uniqlo. Like let's get to the t-shirts, okay? So the t-shirts, I'm always a fan of their mock neck long sleeve because it's just weird. But the problem is once you wash it, the neck kind of gets a little flimsy. But the thing that I am interested in is the colors and the Airism cotton oversized crew neck, because that is so, like, if you need an oversized shirt, like that you really want to go oversized with it, the Airism cotton oversized t-shirt on the Uniqlo U line is just so good. The colors actually look interesting, you know, with this salmon almost and this yellow. Great colorways. And also the Uniqlo U crew neck short sleeve t-shirts. I love these shirts. My brother ordered these. He wasn't a fan of them. I love these shirts. It's like the perfect t-shirt in a way. Like, I can't explain it. It's not a soft feel like a Suprema cotton or the soft touch shirts. It's not in that lane of being extremely oversized like the Airism oversized t-shirt, but it has some sort of a purpose. And it just, I cannot explain it. Hopefully in the lookbook of the spring summer 2020 collection, I'll have a better way of putting it, but I absolutely love these shirts. It's like a better version of a Dickie shirt, if that makes any sense. And we go to the pants section and we see the wide fit tapered pants. And once again, you guys know my opinion. I don't like wool blended materials. I just think that it's just, I'm not a fan of it. They just make me extremely sweaty in places I don't want to be sweaty. And the Corduroid, okay, now the Corduroid wide fit work pants, I'm very intrigued in. Last year of the fall winter 2019 of the Uniqlo U, they made that complete Corduroy suit, and I've been dying to get my hands on it, but I can't find it anywhere. I've been trying to find that suit. You guys know with the pose where he's like sitting down like that. I've been trying to find this suit everywhere. I just cannot find it for the life of me. No one has it on Grailed, eBay, anywhere. So if any of you guys have that in a large for the blazer and a 33 for the pants, please let me know. I might even just pick up this corduroy pants. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is all basic stuff. Like, they've made this collection multiple times, and I'm probably still gonna end up buying it when it goes on final sale. And the Uniqlo U sweatpants is actually, this is like the item that I'm most interested in, because that taupe color is just like, it's just a really good colorway. These have a lot of earthy tones to it, you know, very easy palette to match with a lot of the clothes that you have in your wardrobe. Nothing too crazy here. But just for the sake of it, we're gonna go to the women's lookbook. All right, so I don't know really at what point this video cut off, but I was just saying that thank you that Jill Sander is going to be working with Uniqlo U again. So we're probably going to see at least a little bit more of a competitive side, I hope, between Uniqlo U and Jada Anderson and Jill Sander. They're always kind of push the bar or something like that. I was really hoping that the Alexander Wang collection would materialize itself with the undergarments that they did last collection. I was really hoping that we would get something coming forward from them, but we haven't, unfortunately. But yeah, this collection, I'm just like, is there any piece that I really want to go out of my way to get? No. Is there anything that I could completely miss? The entire collection, you know, things of that nature. But yeah, I just hope Uniqlo U gets back to where it used to be. Probably won't, but I just hope. And that's the entire video. Stay tuned for my lookbook. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I appreciate that. Thank you. But stay tuned for the lookbook of 2020 for the spring summer, because I'm broke and I'm lazy and I decided to get everything on final sale. But I will give you guys a lookbook for that. But with that being said, it's your boy Wale, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.